There's been a lot that's happened since then. Good morning. So,
long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. It's been a while. We
Long time.
kind of left everyone on a cliffhanger there with the first episode of the Florida series. There's been a lot that's happened since then. A lot. So,
Let me just get it out there. I am not pregnant.
Kenley's
I'm
not pregnant. No. We've had a lot of people ask if that's what the holdup is or why we've stopped doing vlogs for a while. It's not the case. It is sad news though. We are not moving to Florida anymore. We're very sad about that. Well, let's get that out of the way first to start. We are not moving to Florida. When we decided to move to Florida, a big reason was because of my job security with my job that was remote before. And essentially what happened was that job had layoffs, including me. I was laid off. It was kind of a whole messy situation, honestly. They offered me the position back and I took it for a little bit, but kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. Was kind of just done with that company and found something a little bit better, found something that'll work better for us and our family long term as well. The downside to that new job, which is a big blessing, the new job is a huge good thing. Like it's a really big thing for me. But the downside is we have to live in Utah, which shouldn't be as much of a downside, but we just had our hearts set so much on Florida. We did all that work. We actually were gonna put a down payment, a deposit on a place in Florida the day before I got laid off from my job. So we were that close. It was in the works. We were planning on it. We had our heart set on it.
It's just hard, like when everything lines up and it feels right and you feel like this is what you're supposed to do, and like we prayed about it and we felt like it was really good and it was what our family's supposed to do, and then it all just like crashes in one day, literally one day, and we were like, well, we can't move to Florida, we can't, like we were just realizing all of these things. So it's like so easy to spiral and think, what the heck are we gonna do with our lives? But we are moving on with our lives and we're excited, and especially excited for Dylan to start the new job. And I'm focusing a lot more on my aesthetics business that I have, which I haven't really been able to do with Crew just being so little and with moving to Florida and everything. So it's like all new good fun things. It's just a huge shift for us, but it's really good.
Yeah, it's
really good.
It's gonna be a while before we get over the disappointment of Florida not happening.
Yeah.
Especially me. I had my heart so set on it and I had convinced Kenley for it and she had her heart set on it, so it is disappointing.
For me, from my perspective, I am a very anxious person and the thought of moving across country was like terrifying to me. And Dylan like helped me get over that, and like through that whole experience that we had trying to move to Florida, I was able to overcome this fear that I had and that anxiety. So that was like a huge thing, and then to have it like all change was like really hard for both of us for lots of reasons,
But with all that said, like I mentioned, we are staying in Utah and we are actually currently viewing different places. That's where we're at right now. We're viewing a townhome right now, and we're not going to share where we're looking. There are 2 specific areas that we are looking in Utah, but are far enough away from Layton, from what we're familiar with, to give us the experience somewhat of what we were wanting with Florida. Part of the reason we were wanting Florida was because it was so outside our comfort zone, something new for us to experience together. So these places that we're looking are going to be similar to that. We are somewhat familiar with them because we've grown up in Utah, but it is still going to be new because we haven't lived here. It's going to be a new experience for us, and it's going to be a little bit farther away from family than we've ever had in our life. So we're not going to share where they are yet. We're still working out. We have a lot of different places to look at still and a lot of different things to consider. But that's the big news. The sad news, but good news, but also sad news. all of it in between.
Yeah.
I wish I could give a hint of where we're at, but we do want to leave it to be a surprise.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be good.
It is going to be good. It's going to be very unique for us, something very new for us.
Yeah.
We're excited. It'll be good. Well, that's all we're going to have for you in this specific video. Just wanted to get an update out there. Had a lot of people asking. reason we waited for so long was just we've been working out the job situation, working out where we want to live.
Literally, like, we didn't know what was going to happen until just recently. So.
Yeah, and I mean, it was kind of a whirlwind because we just posted that first video for the Florida series. I was literally going to make the second episode talking about where we were at currently with it, and then I got COVID actually. And after COVID was the layoffs, and just nothing worked after that. So
it was a really hard, long, scary time for us. But we've been so blessed to just still be living with my parents at the time. We weren't paying a mortgage or rent, so that's a huge miracle and blessing for us.
Yeah.
So we had a savings too.
Just wanted to give you all that update, let you all know that we're good, we're doing okay.
We're alive.
Yeah.
We have good things coming.
We do have other videos planned. It was tough because the Florida series was a big plan of ours, and so now we're kind of having to rewind a little bit, just reset, keep brainstorming how we want to approach this now. But gonna keep up with the vlogs as regular as possible. It's tough with the almost 18-month-old now. It's tough with being busy with a new job, with Kenley working so hard with her clientele. So much going on, all good things. It's just taking a little bit more attention away from the vlogs, and that's just fine. But we're gonna get back to it, and we're excited too. So, anything else?
Nope. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed so you can follow along for what's next, and just be on the lookout for our next video that we post that talks a little bit more about where we're moving.
I'm excited.
And we'll see you all next time.
Deuces.